This is the first in a series of video-based lessons that will introduce the basic data warehousing and business intelligence, or DWBI, concepts and methodologies. We will discuss the main reasons DW/BI is an indispensable contributor to strategic business decision-making in today's modern organizations. Data warehousing and business intelligence, aka DWBI, arose from organizations' desperate need for timely and relevant information to drive strategic decision-making. The companies used to complain how they have all this operational data but are unable to derive any strategic value out of it. DWBI attempts to address this issue heads-on by organizing the data in a way that is so that the relevant information can be easily retrieved and acted upon to make better decisions. DWBI systems are flexible in the sense that they can handle ad hoc requests for information nobody has ever thought to request, and even if they have, they did not think they could get it. Answers to simple questions shown on this slide towards the bottom of it are not easily obtained from operational systems, but are handled with ease in DWBI system. Operational systems are, of course, there for a reason. They're absolutely necessary for the smooth day-to-day functioning of a business. The operational systems are designed for efficient processing of an extremely high number of individual transactions. Transactions that, one at a time, involve insert, update, and delete on a handful of rows. They help answer questions related to individual transactions, such as why a particular customer has not yet received her order, or have we received an invoice from a particular vendor, or has a particular employee received his overtime pay. Because questions like these are crucial for daily or weekly operations of a business, the operational systems are optimized to quickly find an answer to a question that require reading from and possibly writing to a few records at a time. The transactions are processed in an optimal fashion when the database is completely normalized, or in third normal form, and one can imagine a transaction flowing through dozens or even hundreds of tables but impacting very few rows along the way. On the other hand, information needed to make strategic business decisions often involves reading, no writing, from thousands or even millions of rows, including plenty of historical data, which operational systems do not keep, and in often unpredictable ad hoc ways. To deal with some of the strategic issues outlined at the bottom of the slide, we need to be able to ask questions such as, what is the profile of our current customers? How did it change over time? Which are our most profitable product lines? Where? For how long? What are the costs associated with delivering our products and services to certain markets? How do they compare to last year, year prior? What is the market share of products in targeted areas? Are they trending up or down? What is the overall quality of our customer service centers, as measured by percent of resolved issues, average call waiting times, etc., etc.? We sense that these are different types of questions from those associated with daily operational issues discussed before. The questions are at the much higher level, involve longer periods of time and much higher volumes of data. Operational systems are simply not designed to perform such queries efficiently. They lack historical data needed for meaningful comparisons and benchmarking, and are not as flexible for ad hoc querying, reporting, and presentation of results. Clearly, a new denormalized data structure with years of historical data, organized in a way so that millions of rows can be quickly retrieved, summarized, and presented to the user/decision maker, was needed, and data warehouse emerged as an answer. One of the main reasons the various previous attempts to deliver information needed for strategic analysis and decision making failed is that most of the decision support systems, DSS, executive information systems, EIS, and other similar technologies came directly from IT rather than from business users themselves. Today's modern DWBI systems are by and large user-driven. Knowledge workers of all kinds, from executives to managers and business analysts, are in the driver's seat in their quest for strategic information. Executives and managers are not just looking at their dashboards and scorecards, but are able to interact with them in a way that enhances their knowledge of what makes the business work, where things are trending or going off course. Business analysts are able to create their own queries based on where the analysis is leading them, rather than have to wait until IT gets to their request for reprogramming a particular query or report. It is hard not to overstate this point. These business users are the subject matter experts, or SMEs. They know what questions to ask, which analysis path to pursue, what the results mean, which new questions they raise, and so on and so forth, in a virtuous cycle in a quest for strategic information that will allow the company to gain competitive advantage. Information technology folks, however valuable their technical expertise is, and there is little doubt on that, are not SMEs, or subject matter experts. They do not know which questions to ask, what do the results mean. That is simply not their job, and it never will be. That is why DWBI systems that are treated as IT projects often fail spectacularly. Creating a DWBI system accepted by executives, managers, and business analysts because it adds true strategic value to the organization is not a simple endeavor. It must always start and end with the business users if it is to have any chance of success.